Will reciting the Escuchada Sutra lead to Buddhahood? This will make you a greater person. Puzzling, confusion about the ultimate goal. The truth is, Buddha praised Escuchada Bodhisattva. In order to enable you to realize your vision of becoming a Buddha, transformed into the present practice of becoming a person with great love and responsibility. Two people, you and him, are playing a fierce tennis match, interactive cause and effect. You've always wanted to control the opponent's shot, to change their fate. But they kept failing, and both sides were exhausted. You must understand that self-reliance cannot change him. You begin to focus on adjusting your grip and mindset. Chanting scriptures changes your thoughts. No more complaining. Instead, return the ball with a more consistent and benign shot, although the opponent's shot pattern remained unchanged. But the pattern of interaction between you has been modified. The entire match became harmonious and smooth. Will reciting scriptures help me understand my past lives? No, it will let you know yourself in the present moment. Fear, the fear of discovering one's destiny. The truth is, the purpose of spiritual practice is to live in the present moment. Focus on your thoughts and actions in the present moment. It is the only way to change the future. A person, a practitioner, owns a telescope. He used it all day to look back into the distance, from a past life. Want to know where you came from? He was blinded by fear to the hidden reef right in front of him. The wise man said, reciting scriptures is not for looking back, rather, it's to light up your current beacon. Live in the present moment, focus on your thoughts and actions of the moment. This is the only way to change the future. Only by putting down the telescope and focusing on the present moment can you navigate safely. Is chanting scriptures for the purpose of warding off disasters and calamities? Yes, because it makes you stop creating disasters. Human error, expectation of external intervention. The truth is, most disasters stem from one's own flawed decisions and mindsets. Reciting scriptures helps you become aware of and correct these mistakes. This achieves the effect of disaster relief. An unlucky person who frequently encounters fires, disasters, he prayed day and night for divine intervention to extinguish the fire. But he didn't know, the fires always stem from his careless discarding of unextinguished matches, wrong decisions and thoughts. So he began chanting scriptures and became aware of his habit of recklessly starting fires. When he stopped the source of the disaster, correcting his wrong thoughts, the disaster would then have no chance to occur. He no longer needs external intervention, because he has transformed from a manufacturer into a preventer. The whole game became harmonious and smooth. That's your repressed emotions healing. Confusion, intense emotional reaction. The truth is, crying is a deep emotional release. Allow these long suppressed feelings of guilt, sadness, or regret to flow. It is an important step in purifying the soul. A hot spring, emotion, is covered with thick mud and the stone, suppression, had been blocking the blockage for years. When a traveler begins to cleanse, recite scriptures, the hot spring water then gushed out violently, carrying mud and steam, crying and sorrow. Travelers felt uneasy about this. The wise man said, this is not a bad thing, it is a deep healing process. Allow these long suppressed grime and heat to flow freely. After you let the spring water completely release and purify itself, it will become clear and gentle. This is an important step in purifying the soul. Is chanting scriptures the only method? No, it's the key that lets you find your own way. Puzzling, clinging to a single method. The truth is, reciting scriptures is a fundamental training method for concentration. Your mind will become clear through it. You will naturally find the most suitable way of cultivation for you. An explorer, or ascetic, possessing an ancient key, reciting scriptures But he believed that only this key could lead him to the location of the treasure, a single method. He was fixated on the key itself. The wise man said, "This key does not unlock a treasure, rather, it's your inner compass, focus. Through it, your mind will become clear, you can see all the maps in front of you clearly. Once the mind is at peace, you will naturally find and choose the method and path that best suits you." What is the ultimate meaning of chanting scriptures? It empowers you to become a steadfast bearer of your own destiny. Puzzling, what is the ultimate goal of spiritual practice? The truth is, stop blaming fate on external factors. You have complete autonomy to choose your thoughts and actions. This is the greatest liberation. A boat, life, is rocking in the storm. In the past, you, the helmsman, always blamed the ship's capsizing on the wind and waves, external fate. Full of helplessness, he longed to be saved by divine power. He did this through chanting scriptures. They realized that the power to steer the ship was in their own hands. He understood autonomy, no more complaining about the wind and waves. Instead, choose to steer the ship with a stable mindset and correct actions, solid commitment, when he became the one who firmly bore his own destiny. He then attained the greatest liberation.